All right, today, August 15th, this kind of marks the real ramp up to the most active part of hurricane season. The season peaks on September 10th, but we stay very busy till about midway through October. Usually after about October 15th that's when we can kind of breathe that sigh of relief. So 2 full months to go, and thankfully nothing out there poses a threat. One little area that's not showing any development right now, being given a 10% chance of development by the Hurricane Center. There is another little area that is out a little bit farther to the east of the East Coast. Also one area that has been, another area that I should say, that has been kind of sniffed out by computer models. But again, neither of those pose any threat, nor does Aaron, which is now a Category 2 storm with winds of 100 miles an hour. So it had become a hurricane earlier in the day today, marking our first hurricane of 2025 and well on its way now to become a major hurricane. You can even see the semblance of an eye trying to form, as well as good outflow, meaning there is plenty of room in the atmosphere for those thunderstorms in the core to continue to intensify. So it is looking very healthy, and it'll be fascinating to watch, one mainly because it does not look like it is going to threaten land, at least directly. Obviously, the Caribbean islands and the East Coast will feel some of the effects from gusty winds at times and also higher seas. No impacts from a landfalling storm are likely, as it looks as though it will kind of thread the needle between the East Coast as well as Bermuda. As mentioned, though, the winds will be felt across much of the basin from the islands, Bahamas, and the East Coast, maybe even the Outer Banks at times feeling tropical storm force wind gusts as it nears kind of right in between the East Coast and Bermuda before making its way northeast and into the North Atlantic. Live radar, we've had a few little isolated showers late this evening, but most of our rainfall has come to an end. And we really had most of our rain earlier in the day, thankfully knocking temperatures way down. Clearing skies outside right now. Most of our thunderstorm activity, or the thunderstorm activity done, maybe a few little sprinkles here and there late this evening. 78 our current temperature with a dew point of 75, and looks like it is going to be another hot day tomorrow. We started out well on our way into the mid-90s today, but once the clouds and rainfall began, knocked the temperatures down. So the heat advisory was expired by about 2 o'clock. There will be another one for tomorrow, as we're not expecting quite as much rainfall during the day. We're in the 70s, low 80s outside right now with dew points in the 70s. Our rain chances mainly from today were based on this upper trough, helping to create more instability over the Gulf Coast. That pattern, though, kind of shifts a bit as this upper trough, and you kind of watch the motion here deepen. This is going to lift a little bit more to the east and taking a lot of that instability, the upper energy with it. By Sunday, however, that energy starts coming back at us around this upper level high, and it looks like the pattern around this high will keep these disturbances moving overhead. So I did bump up our rain chances slightly for the next 7 days. The exception tomorrow, about 20-30%. I do think that rain chance does pick up, though, to around 40. I'd say around 30 to 50% each day going into the rest of the week, with high temperatures near normal but staying in the low 90s.